Hey fam! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep, literally, into one of the hottest and most controversial topics in Papua New Guinea right now, seabed mining. This issue is making serious waves, especially after the Newireland provincial government dropped a bombshell. They're backing seabed mining in the province. Yup, you heard that right. At the center of it all is a draft memorandum of understanding between New Solwara and the provincial government. And guess what? The final investment decision is expected by the end of June 2025, so the clock is ticking. But not everyone's on board. In fact, a growing number of Papua New Guineans are voicing strong concerns about the impact this could have on our oceans and livelihoods. One leader who's not staying silent is the governor for Oro, Honorable Gary Juffa. He's taken a bold stand, publicly urging the Newireland governor to pause and rethink this decision. And trust me, you'll want to hear what he has to say. Let's break it all down.
I understand that there is an effort being undertaken by a company to engage in seabed mining in Papua New Guinea, more specifically in the waters of Newireland. I have seen a press release by the Governor for Newireland, the Honorable Walter Schnabel, and I want to say that I would like to urge the governor to reconsider his government's decision to engage with the company. First and foremost, carry out a proper feasibility study. Ask your coastal communities what they want. Secondly, get eminent scientists, independent experts to do an assessment on the potential repercussions of this activity on the environment and on the livelihoods of our people. Our provincial government will be seeking legal advice as to what to do about this. But we are very concerned that this may have an impact on our communities as well, given the fact that it's in the ocean. We are very concerned about the negative impact that it'll have not on the fragile ecosystems in the ocean, not only on the fragile ecosystems in the ocean, but also on the livelihoods of our people who depend on the ocean for their income, for their lives, for their way of living. And I urge all members of parliament in Papua New Guinea, especially those who are members of parliament representing coastal peoples, coastal communities, members of parliament from the New Guinea Islands, to seriously rethink this before they embark on any efforts to engage in any activities that will disrupt and disturb our oceans and the fragile ecosystems that exist in the ocean. It will have significant negative repercussions on our lucrative fishing industry. It will have significant negative repercussions on our coastal communities and their way of life. Some time ago, a company called Nautilus came to Papua New Guinea, managed to convince the previous government, the government of Peter O'Neill, and walked away with more than 300 million kina of taxpayers' money. The government of the day then ignored more than 18,000 signatures put on a petition and delivered to the then mining minister, Honorable Byron Chan, to stop this activity that had never been carried out in any other part of this world, and to this date hasn't been allowed in any other part of this world. Most countries do not want this because they listen to their scientists who have said that the unknowns are too great to ignore. There hasn't been a significant study on the impact on the pelagic waters in the oceans, which is the area where these activities will be taking place, and the repercussions on life forms, life events, and ecosystems in that particular area. This is something that a number of eminent scientists have spoken up against, and we should not be embarking on this. I recall that the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea, in one of his earlier presentations, stated that Papua New Guinea would not entertain seabed mining. So I urge the good governor for Newireland to rethink his decision and to first sanction a study to be carried out by experts, by scientists, as to what the repercussions will be on the environment, the fragile ecosystems in the ocean, the impact on the fisheries sector, and the impact on the livelihoods of our coastal communities. In our province, it's a no from us. Thank you.